Hello and welcome back to the 5th year anniversary celebration. And in today's episode, the final episode of the celebration, I'll be completing a few runs, or at least just doing a few runs of Enter the Gungeon, a game that I have got into for the past 2 months. A pretty fun one, a pretty hectic one, as you're going to see. It was free in March, along with 9 other games. That's when I became aware that Horizon would then also become free. But yeah, let's go. So the thing is, I don't know who I want to be, because the only character I haven't actually done the past 4 years is the Bullet. But basically the game, there's 5 main floors. Once you do the 5th floor, you can get to that said character's quote-unquote past, and then once you get that character's past, you do like a final boss based on that character's past. But yes, anyway, hello Harry, hog to you too. Anyway, here we go. I'm usually pretty decent at this game, but I'll be terrible now, just because why not? So I used to hate Bee Hunter at the start of the game. I used to think the Hunter was rubbish, but the better you get the game, the more you realise the Hunter is actually the best of the 4 presets. Anyway, Harry, hello. Fuck. Because, well, what this dog companion does for the Hunter is it searches for items after splitting every room, so basically your item drop rate is extremely high. But literally everything is randomised, no 2 runs can be the same. Sometimes I've seen like similar layouts, but nothing is strictly 100% the same. Because that's just not how it works. And then each boss of each floor is randomised based on what you get. So each floor has 3 potential bosses each from 1 to 4. But the 5th floor is always the same boss. The secret final floor that you unlock during all 4 presets is a set boss fight. And then of course the quote-unquote past of each character is preset as well. The further you get into it, you unlock different sets of mini-bosses. Well, not mini, well yeah, mini-bosses, and you get an extra boss called the Door Lord, which can spawn on any floor between 1 to 4. And other than that, there's not too much. Yeah, each character also, well, each character other than the Hunter has a special ability or an active item, but she only has a passive item because she has other stuff. You know, I've never used a gunner before because I've actually only just unlocked it, because I bought it in one of these shops in the main area, which is called but seeing these runs, you won't see anything unique, because I've already done most of the game. But like when you first start the game, you can unlock certain characters that then go to like the main lobby, or you can end up finding them with their own little shop within the main area, like this alien. That's about it anyway. If I get that duct tape, I can chain another weapon to the AK. Well, not to the AK, like just any 2 together, I believe. It's basically just based on like a classic arcade like shooter. But what you haven't really seen yet is you can basically dodge roll over stuff to allow you to kind of get through. I mean, there's a lot to the game, but anyway, that is the indication for the boss room. So there we go. Right, let's get it. So don't be deceived by how the game will look at points. It may not look like certain dodges I make are too difficult. This game can be very deceiving, but it's a bullet hell game. Basically just means the screen is on a constant plus top. Right, I've also got to be on a swivel, so yes. Anyway, all glass heart, nice, or heart bottle. So there's multiple different items in the game that can increase your health. And if you get a master round for doing a floor without getting hit, you also gain an extra heart, and you've got Gatling Gun. I'll try and get as many master rounds as I can. It's easy better that way. Do your, no, not doing the jump or anything. I'll try and keep these 3 blanks, because basically the blanks that you see, the blue bullets, they get rid of every projectile that is currently on the screen, plus dealing a bit of damage to the enemies. If I could try and keep some for the later bosses, I might be able to get master rounds on certain floors. There we go. So ring of triggers, items equals guns, I see. And hello Richard, how are you? Hope you're good. I mean, you know how this is gonna go. Yeah, there you go. So duct tape. So once I see 2 guns I want to combine, I'll use the duct tape. So summons bullets on active item use, and then removes all goop in a small radius continuously. I'm glad you're good. I still haven't got the master round trophy for this yet. And other than the master round trophy, I've only got the rifle challenges to finish. So I am going to actually try and get all master rounds. I'll give it a go. Because you'll see like loads of items and stuff that you wouldn't have unlocked yet, but there's still quite a few items that I haven't unlocked yet, and I've played for well over 100 hours at this point. But it is a huge game. You are expected to make a lot of runs if you want to do everything in the game. It's the clover. Don't get stuck. Okay. I don't have any more keys. Now the pilot, he's a character that basically has a lockpick, which has a chance of making, opening the chests for free. That used to be if it fails, you can no longer use the key. Pilot is by far the worst character. As I said, I used to think that the Hunter was the worst character, but it turns out this wonderful character is not as bad as I first thought. Like, when you start off on the game and you're not as good, it makes it makes you have an injustice of the pilot. It makes you think that she's not as good as she actually is. I haven't played the pilot in recent anime because he's garbage. The convict, now I've only played as her once because I managed to kill her task in the first turn I used her. The Hunter it took like 2 or 3 attempts, but it was fun. And then I don't know if I used the Marine or the Hunter to clear out the bonus SIP floor or not, because I don't remember. Oh, you know, oh shit. Now the thing is, I've made it to the dragon twice now with 4 master rounds and been hit only once by the dragon, so I've come really close to getting all 5 twice. But the 5th floor boss is just bloody annoying to do without getting hit. Go. It's actually like so good how you like gradually get better the more you play the game. Like playing bad at the game can make you think you suck at it, think what you do, but you suddenly know what you're doing and it just flips. Yes, I've got to answer, I am ready for the backlash tonight. I have got my last exam tomorrow actually, at 9 o'clock, but fuck it. Give me a gold piece of junk, talk you away. Now if you get a gold piece of junk, it gives you like 500 bullet currency. So shops are practically free. Should be able to buy quite a lot from the shops. I think the earliest I got it is like 3rd floor though. Yeah, ooh, that lags then. One thing as well to point out about the health, the bullet pins here are the best example to use. First floor, 3 bullets to kill, and their health increases so that it's 1 extra bullet per floor, so 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm assuming the 6th floor is 8, but I don't actually bother thinking about health values in the final extra bonus floor. Because it's really annoying. Anyway, Shades Revolver, Balloon Gun is pretty good, but ammo belt. Ammo capacity up. Nice. Could buy a key, but you know. Now, oh shit, should not do that. This key here, the Nord key, that's to face the boss, the resourceful rat, but I haven't done that yet. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't know the heart purse was here. But yeah, if you buy from her, you do curse yourself, but it's very beneficial to do so. I mean, if I get the master round, I should get good currency to do this. I think if I do the whole floor without getting hit, I'll probably get a good. I think we'll probably be good. Looks like I won't be getting the heart purse. And I haven't played this for a few days actually. I did play it yesterday. Now I haven't played this since Friday. I have played most days to be fair. But maybe giving it a break has helped just kind of cool off a bit. I'm gonna have to master this if I even want to get close to getting enough. Anyway, gunner. I'm gonna have to use that afterwards. But... oh good, it isn't ammo combo. If it was ammo combo, the chances of me doing this without getting hit would have been really bloody slim, but there we go. That's the attack pattern we love to see. And then again. And then the petrification stare, you know, the classic stare that Medusa does. I cannot destroy you with the toggles. That was really bloody close. Close though. you do that, I'll just get rid of the juice, mate. Oof. No, that's not enough. You can get rid of that. Okay. Corsair's rubbish. No, I cannot get the heart purse. I have not got enough. The ammo belt was too tempting. With 6 hearts, I don't think I really need an extra one anyway. Now I really do need to get some extra stuff. So I mean, the only bad thing about the Hunter is her default weapon has a very low magazine. Now the Marine is, you know, the bog standard one, the one that you learn to play the game with. Is based on the Doom Marine. I mean, there's loads of references in this game. I mean, there's a Terminator reference with the robot, but the robot and the bullet are like 2 secret characters. You get one called the Paradox, where once you do one character's pass, you have like this weird goop you soak yourself in, and if you get to the end of the 5th floor with the goop, big bang goes. Anyway, here is a jammed enemy. It has at least double health, maybe more, and can deal double damage. It's really bloody annoying. See, I don't know if there is currently a Gungeon, which, no, there was. So the Gungeon is what increased the health there. Yeah, because I didn't think I had any curse points. But yeah, there are a few things in the game that give you curse points. There is an altar at the start of the 1st floor in the starting room. If you pray to it, you get curse points. That's the best way to basically make a boss jam. So basically you have to make a boss harder for yourself for one of the trophies. But literally loads of things you do end up awarding you with like a weapon or active item or something that you can then, if you're lucky enough, get them in the run. Good. So yeah, this is going to be the floor that will decide whether I get a run with all 4 master bullets. Because the 3rd floor is always the one I mess up the most in terms of doing not getting hit, because I just hate the 3rd floor. The 4th floor bosses can be annoying, especially one of them, which is, well, if you play Final Fantasy, there is a certain boss in 4, 7 and 12 that has its appearance in this, which is really annoying. God, there's no checkpoints anyway. I hate it when they do this, it's annoying. But yeah, back at, well, one of the rooms you will miss out on is the minecart room here. And the minecart room is one of the things to get to the bullets and kill the past. Now it's been a while since I did that quest now. Because basically, if you didn't have the bullet that can kill the past, your run ends if you get through the 5th floor. But if you get the bullet by getting all the ingredients, you do each character's task. And in this floor there was I could just got in a minecart room, but it disappears as soon as you get the item you need. You just don't need it anymore. I mean, you have to get it to the 5th floor, but that's how it works. Nearly had my first hit. I don't even think I've been hit at all yet. No need to show off at him. God. Let's go. Oh, here comes a Callipid or Cthulhu. That's what it's based off of. Now this floor is where I need the enemies called the Shambling Rounds. which is a part of the rifle quest I've currently got allocated to me. Holy shit. But I just haven't actually got it yet. Which is really bloody annoying. Let's just get wood away. It was weird that the first 4 days I did for the celebration were multiplayers, but ending with a single player, but I've had a lot of fun with this game over the past few months, so I just have to do it. Yeah, you're not supposed to dig up health, you're supposed to dig up helpful items, dog, come on. Shotgun coffee. Speed up, nice. Let's go. Yes, I mean bloody... I know you mean for this channel, I know you mean for football. Oh, here we go. Shambling around is what I need. But yeah, I know Leeds are fighting for 8th. We're fighting for Europa. That bloody Allison header was just absolutely insane. You know, this week has been probably a massive shitshouse when it comes to my screen. Overall, the week was really good for life and sport, but you know, exam tomorrow, god, but once that's done, oh, 3 man, let's go. Again, I at least fell off and could have dealt damage. Now get out of the minecart. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, don't put the, I think today is one of the only days since coming back to uni that I haven't bloody heard levitating. I mean, it's a banger, but I've heard it near enough every day. I haven't actually heard it today. There we go. Still haven't been hit just once. I mean, for the master round you only have to do a no-hit on the boss fight of the floor, but I haven't been at all. But once we get hit by the third floor boss, because that's just how this bullshit goes. Oh, why? Really awkward position. There we go. Right. I don't know if I've had this. Oh no, I have had a sponge before, but like so sucks. Yeah, I don't know if it works for fire, but. And then we get another armor and a flare gun. We could find a flare gun. With gunner. There we go. We get a flare round at the end of it. And we've got a cannon barrel roll. The master run killer. Fuck sake, fuck off. That's probably not the best gun for the cannon barrel rod. I would prefer the mine flare. The worst one is the tank. Yeah, stuff like this, I don't know how hard this actually appears when watching, but it is much harder than you think. Combining that with the flare gun is a really good idea. I'll wait for him to do his little shadowy form. That'll be fun. Fuck, getting cornered. Fuck, fuck. God, don't you fucking dare take your shadowy form, this is gonna fuck me. I hate that bullshit. You can fuck off. Finish it off, finish it off, finish it off, finish it off. Come on. I hate floor 3, it's so annoying. Look at that. I haven't hit at all. Usually I'll still get hit during the floor in a glacier. Holy shit, man. This is insane. This run is now insane. I think this is definitely the best run I've ever had. And what a time to do it. You know, if I could get all 5 master bullets or master rounds in this run, then I'm literally one step away from 100% completing the game. After that, I'll just need to do the challenges. But I don't know how many more there are past the bit I'm on, but yeah, that's double damn, we can't be having one. It wouldn't surprise me if this enemy here is the next one I have to focus on, but the shambling round one has taken so long just because Caliphid spawned more than them, which is that Cthulhu one. But you only actually saw one of each, but usually I've got like 3 or 4 Calithids, but only one shambling round, if I even get one at all. But I would use thingy unit, so this idiot using a shield. So some of the dodges are really tight, but I've kind of learned the hitboxes of a lot of the projectiles. Like some of them give you a bit of lenience more than you'd expect. And the thing with this as well is there is no like form of aim assist of any kind. You have to aim yourself. This game gives you no help. They tell you what to do and they're like, fuck you, do it yourself. Alright, so that skull up there means that there's a mini boss on the way. There's 3 different mini bosses. You've got this like pinky purple rogue idiot who is based on one of the bosses you can get on this floor. And if I get him, then my no-hit run is over. But I mean, well, there's not really any good bosses that like kind of make it easier to do the no-hit on floor 4. You've got the kill pillars, but you need a gun that's got good spread, because it's basically 4 pillars that don't have that much health, but they do reward you with some good sleep. Yeah, one thing as well, any enemies that deal double damage do not deal double damage if you have a shield. So if you're going to get hit by a jammed enemy, do it whilst you have a shield. No, it's the bomb. So those 2 glass gluon stones I've got are going to basically, you might see some projectiles disappear. That's why. I'm banking on the fact that there's going to be blanks in the shop. Fuck, that's my first hit of the run. I've only been hit once. You know, that doesn't take away from getting the master round. Nice. I haven't really got the best weapons to kind of drill into an enemy. That's the only problem here. Anyway, oh, I need to come here for the shop anyway. You need enough to do the beholster. So the beholster is one of the floor 2 bosses. probably my favourite boss 2 fight. The one I'm sick of is Ammo Conda, because I get that one in probably every 2 in 3. But you know, maybe it is like about half the time. To get the holster, I probably have only ever had the holster about 10 times. I've had Medusa about 3 times, and Ammo Conda probably. I had Medusa about 30 times, and I had 3. And Ammo Conda probably about 70 to 80 times, which is really fucking annoying, but just the way it is. What? Proton backpack, I see. So blast helmet basically reduces the radius of stuff. I know, is that a secret room over there? I see. Let's go straight for the boss for now. Best to use this, no point wasting crossbow. Yeah, the dog doesn't do anything, which is annoying, but it does search for items, so it makes up for it in that. And there we go, it's found 18. So this is why the hunt is the best, because the item drop rate is so high. Oh, hello. See you there. See that move? Simplistic, effective. Do need some other guns. Here to get them. Shit, what the fuck is that? Turn around, there we go. God, there's no checkpoint there. Fuck, no. I need to see if I get a better weapon. No point risking it now. I'll go this way. And then go the other way. So I would use a blank, but to get to that secret room. Piss off. No, you don't. Right then, there we go. Let's go. Oh, the skull is no longer going to do anything. So if you get rid of the skull and it spits out the fiery one, it doesn't like explode. It goes. Okay. The fact that I have only actually been hit once today is ridiculous. Remember when I first made it here and I just died like instantly. I used to die instantly on the 5th floor as well. Now I just like really struggle to make it to the final boss of the 6th floor. I'm sure if I did that enough, it's good, but I'm not bothered, probably won't. I think, do I bother with the 6th floor or do I show off the past? I mean, if I defeat the dragon in the 5th floor, would you rather see the past boss or the final boss? Bear in mind the final boss is going to be probably spoilers plus it's harder to access in game, so you're less likely to see it compared to the past bosses. And I don't know. The Hunter's past boss is probably the easiest, but I guess I'll show off the past. And if I do that successfully, I'll probably show off the bullet next, because the bullet is a bit different. Oh god, piss off. The enemy I hate the most in this game. Fuck off. It's a mummy. Yeah, the ammo you're seeing for each weapon is not actually the amount it has traditionally, it's just the item I had increased in the magazine and everything. Anyway, I'll come back here if I have at least a blank left over by the end of the boss fight, but I'm not going to risk losing out on the master round to get in there. I could have got hit in there to break the shield, but we don't do that then, okay? I don't care about it. Quick on, quick on. Decoy. What can I steal? Well, that didn't fucking work. New blast helmet. I've now been hit twice thanks to that silly fumble, but I wasn't expecting that. I really don't have anything, do I? For fuck's sake. Oh, why you give me High Priest for? You want to see me fail the master round shit, don't you? Wow. He goes with his little snipe, you ready? Bang. This boss is so... Oh yeah, it's over. I fucking hate this boss. Oh yeah. This tends to be what happens once I eventually get hit. I end up getting hit and I'm staying. It's very annoying. Oh fuck off, I need to do that now. And I've been hit, what, 5 times? No, I had 4 originally and I lost 3. I gained 1 back, I've been hit 4 times. I hate the High Priest so much. Let's pour my armor to him now. But if you don't have the right guns, you really can't do the 4th floor boss without getting hit. But I have to try extra hard to make sure that I there we go. Not the force there as well. Slow you down with the glacier, I guess. Holy shit. Got on this get sniped, bruh. So the bullet speed doesn't slow down, but the attack speed does. Something new with high speed. Sit down, boy. Let's go. The only problem is it's going to be useless against the Dragonus. But there we go. Chaos Amulet. So that's for blanks, but what does it do? Blanks have a chance to poison, freeze, and ignite. Nice. Give me a blank in an area where I need to use a blank. Fantastic. Here's that one. See, that tends to be what just happens a lot. I just get destroyed by one boss and then lose out on the master round because of that. If I get hit, I just can't lose my head. You know, I guess just that was some form of mentality thing there. As soon as I got hit, I just let myself get hit a bit too much. But I've got a 14 hit leeway as long as there is no thingy, but fuck off, no you don't. My movement speed is too good for you. I forgot that I actually had increased speed. What are you going to do? Twat. I do hate that. So one of the ways is going to basically lead to the boss, but one of them is going to lead to Gungeon, if he's got don't know enhanced that. Yeah, one of the way floor 5 always works is one path leads to the boss, one path leads to the sorceress, or not the forager. So you just choose the one that constructs the bullet that can kill the path if you give her the ingredients, and they cross over different places as well, which is good. Yeah, this floor was just so horrible when I first made it here. Well, I struggled. I was on the struggle bus as soon as I entered the floor, but I don't find it as bad. I mean, it depends. Once I do this run, because I'm going to be confident to say I'm getting this run done without failing, but once I get it done, does anybody want to do another run? Because I could do another run, or I could leave it. The plan was to do 2 runs, but this has been a phenomenal run. Yeah, there's just no point, no. You can get burned. Now, one thing I don't know is, with the dragon, I don't know if he's really get any status ailments. I've hit it with loads of weapons across the multiple runs I've made it to the boss, which is never seen. I mean, it's just the way I panic when doing the fight, I've never actually seen. Whether it's possible or not. Jinx. It's fine. You can't hit me with burn damage because it doesn't hurt me because the items I managed to get. Yeah, of course the loadout you get does really significantly help. How you do, but the more you play, the less you have to rely on too much help. You know, that's just how it is. So the true test to see if fire can hurt me is to go on things in a sec. Yeah, you see, that don't burn, but there's one other thing I need to see. What's that like for that? Like that can burn still. But like with poison, as long as you step off the poison you don't get burnt. You can't get frozen. Curse. You have to get rid of whatever it is that's cursed, otherwise it just doesn't go away. You can't roll to get rid of it. But poison, you just have to step off of it. But fire, as soon as you touch something that's fiery, you have to roll to shrug it off. It's the most annoying one to get rid of anyway. Oh wow, can't even damage. I just literally made a really silly fumble there, but I can't even damage. Bog champ. The fact I've only just broke into my main health now though is still insane, but I haven't really gained much bullet health in this floor though. I think facing a lot of enemies just don't hand them out. If they drop in like floors and stuff, they don't actually lose them either. Anyway, there's the boss. See, it's a different symbol, it's a bigger skull. But like, when I saw the track, I was like, oh god, what else can you see on this floor? But it is the same boss each time. It's the only one of the first 5 floors that has a fixed fight. I guess that's another reason why I'll do another run to see what is different. I can also show me failing an attempt to use the bullet. Now the hunter's really good, but the bullet is meant to be better. I can see how, but the bullet's just really annoying. I made it to the past with the bullet, but fucked up the half fight. It's really, really annoying. But could you help today? I've got loads of keys and nothing to use it for. There we go. I-bomb companion app. Okay. Detonates explosive objects in the current room. I mean, they're both to do with explosives. And they're not helpful for the boss fight whatsoever. Wow, you just... I have a good setup. It would have been really, really, really good for the... if I was still on for the run. Okay, oh, this weapon's rubbish. Let's get really close to use it properly. Okay, don't tell me the boss and the shop are in the same bit of connected. Oh, completely fucked that one. Why am I... Stop adding get complacent. Oh yeah, I can do this quite easy though. Anyway, here we get the bullet that can kill the past. All that rubbish. Let's not drop the ball and die now though. So let's not piss around with that shit. In other words. Trying to predict my movements, but I'm too fast. So, do what I want. Oh yeah, it doesn't, I can just literally spam this to get the item usage out of it. It's meant to fire bullets each time you use it, but I guess... just floor, fuck, oh for fuck's sake. See, I tend to do this, I just unintentionally choke, but I mean, I know why I intentionally choke, I get what I mean. They're not doing something fucking stupid. Because of some really dark shit to happen. Like, this run is in my hands and I'm just fucking it up. Why, Adam? Fucking why? Stop. See, I wind myself up playing this game so I just do stupid shit. Like, you saw me get through nearly 4 floors without getting hit. Only 1 to a mini boss and then 4 to the last boss. Through just getting really, really fucking unlucky. Fuck yourself like that. You stop. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna choke it. I'm actually gonna choke it. This is a mentality thing, this isn't a skill thing. I'm fucking this up unintentionally. What the fuck am I playing at? I just had such a good run. Best run I've ever had. At least definitely the best starter run I've ever had. I mean, I'll fuck it now. Come on. I shouldn't be in a position where I can only take 6 hits from the dragon. I should be able to take a lot of hits. But anybody who has seen this game that hasn't seen this fight yet, welcome to the first final boss you get in the game, technically. Fuck off like that. Never done down. Alien sidearms is a really good fucking idea. Oh, bazooka. Bazooka, that's Haruka, Haruka, that's Haruka. Don't fucking choke this now. Don't fucking choke this now. Just need to get to the final phase of this shit and I'll be fine. I'm an absolute fucking stinker. How the fuck have I done that? I've just ruined this whole run by being an absolute fucking idiot. This run was in my hands. It would have been one of the best runs I ever did, and I just choked it in these last like 5 minutes. I should have just gone straight for the dragon after finding the shop, because that's what I usually do, and then clear out the rest afterwards. In fact, I haven't cleared out most of the room in ages, but I don't know why I choked. I've never choked that bad before. But whatever. Guess I'll try and get the bullets passed on. That's a really big shame. Of course, as soon as I said with confidence, that I'd do the run, that happens. But that's the YouTube curse striking again. I haven't failed the dragon in so many runs now. And of course I fail it when I do it on YouTube. Anyway, so the way the bullet works is you do not take any direct damage. You can walk into an enemy, it can't hurt you, it can only hurt you with its stuff. But with the sword swing, any bullets are deflected, and then of course this sword shoots out magical sword as an attack. But if you lose any health, not counting shields, the flying swords, so the magical swords that come out, disappear. And that's how it works. Anyway, Gun Knight Gauntlet, if I can get that, lovely, because basically what you want is you want to keep armour with full hearts. Like if you have one piece of armour but only 2.5 hearts, that means you don't get the full effect of the sword. But why is that cursed? Why is it cursed? Anyway, yeah. But if you do have full health, you can use the effect properly. But so the biobulons there are really, really helpful for showing how the sword works. So I just literally stand right next to this idiot and he can't hurt me through contact damage. Now, if I get the kill pillars on floor 4, it'd be really helpful. Yeah, I can't believe I just choked that. I've never choked that hard before. I've lost that much health quite rapidly when I was on the 6th floor for the first time, but never like that. Now, let's do this first. But hang on. Yeah, fuck it. So here is the Bullet King. The only one we didn't see were the Ticket Twins, but that's boring, but anyway, really fucking close. So I'm not the best at using the bullet yet, but I know the benefits you get from using flat stuff. You can still dodge roll out the way, but most of the time you're deflecting shit. But yeah, the melee damage of the sword is fucking disgusting. But you do want the magical bullet sword with it, so I'm gonna hit that in case a mimic comes, because mimicking is really annoying. Okay, now that's done. Okay, to go with this one. Finish this, and then I'll get the Gun Knight Gauntlet because it'll be helpful. Oh, don't need that. I mean, I could show off the oubliette and all them lots, but I'm not going to. I mean, there's just so much that you can do. There's some DLC stuff that I haven't even touched yet, like the resourceful rat stuff. I mean, I have the 6 notes you need that tell you the directions of where to go in the maze area down there, but for fuck's sake. So now the magical flying sword is not as magical and not as flying. But Potion of Gun Friendship, very helpful. It adds a +1 to all guns. And of course, this sword isn't really a gun, but it is a weapon. But people don't call it like all weapons, but you get what I mean. I'll bank the other stuff because I could get 2 blanks, but you get refilled with 2 blanks at the end of every floor anyway, because you notice I had 0 blanks, but when we start this floor, I'll have 2. Did I actually get hit there, or did I have 2 armor or 1? I only had 2. I had 2. I got hit by the fucking grenade. See, that you don't want to get too trigger happy, because otherwise you'll end up hitting dynamite grenades close. You want to make them manually explode by getting close to it and you dodge. Otherwise the sword doesn't work, at least the melee damage. I really don't want to get hit too much. Oh, for fuck's sake! See, that's what I mean. I just get hit anyway. I should just dodge roll, but I get too lazy using this shit. I mean, I'm taking that. Thank you. That's gonna shred. Battle standard or bullet time? I'd rather have the +1. Okay. Could get the beholster if they're killing that now. Good, well, I mean, I'd like to see other bosses from last run. That means I could see the ammo conda, and if that's the case, I'm going to lose a few brain cells, because I hate that fight with a passion. Oh, amulet. This is one of the rooms I saw advertised when I first got the game. One of the others. Yeah, this run is just nowhere near as good as that first one. I mean, the first one was just amazing, and I just fucked it. Oh, well, here's the second of 3 potential mini-bosses. Now, I've never seen multiple mini-bosses in the same run, so I'm assuming it's not possible. Luckily, I know how to dodge this bit, because I've seen it enough times. Probably should just use the +1 to gun, but I don't know. How much more? Gotta worry about. There we go. Piss off. Give me a blank, yeah. Oh, okay. A lovely, lovely room there. Which statue room is this one, then? Oh, it's a blank one. The only illegible text is offering, the rest is blank. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Fun. I finally get what that means. No, you bastard, you're teasing me with it. Do I use jetpack or do I use +1? I'll zoom around my jetpack. This will also make things go extremely quicker as well. Using the jetpack. Any like fire, any water or ice or whatever also gets lit on fire with the jetpack, as you could imagine. Anyway, let's use the AWP. You can't dodge roll with this one. Anyway. Oh, we did get the barrels there. Double. Nice try, dickhead. Hurry up. That's just bullying, but whatever. And hey, I've never had these before. Let's have a look at the owl. Companion occasionally blanks enemy bullets. Oh, nice. The gauntlets of the aimless knight. Oh, I missed these areas. Let's go owl. Ding dang do, let's go. So as you can see, you can just get really different setups. That's why the game's just so good. It never gets repetitive, even though you're technically doing the same thing, but it never feels like you are. Because there's just so much in the game, it makes it different each time. Now I've had a few runs now with a jetpack, but often with different characters. And in different scenarios. Fuck, tried to be clever. Whatever. Ah, so that's the owl occasionally blanking enemy bullets. I got the jetpack while I was still going for the TV, or the broken television to get the robot. If I had 2 active item slots, I could have the TV and then just zoom around on the jetpack. Would have made that so much easier. That means I'm probably going to get the tank if that twat is on one of the rooms. Usually there's indications to let you know what you're going to get, because you get enemies that are based on the bosses. If you get the holder eye enemies, you won't get the holster, as you saw. A grenade launcher, okay. I mean, if you have played Fall Guys and you've seen the Bullet King skin, this is what the Bullet King is from. I just assumed it was a skin they made for the game, but at least now that I play Enter the Gungeon, I realise it was a reference to... I don't know if it's the same company. No, it's not the same company. I think so. Blank, blank. Oh, I forgot that it splits like that for that one, but never mind. This run is just a shit house run anyway. After the choke had lost at one, I'm not looking at, oh, he's blank. And put them into delirium. No, not nice. Jammed Moronus. This is genuinely just a jammed enemy as well. There's not even a Gungeon around. Unfinished gun. Classic. Gotta grind out those blanks. Gotta grind them out. Oh, hello, it's Link. So if you fill out the map for the floor, then it gives you an item. That could have exploded, but it didn't. Sometimes with the junk you get a companion called the Junk Knight, but go a blunderbuss. Why do I always get a blunder all the time? All the time. It's not wild. Right, let's go. Get this shit done. Mind Flayer ready. Oh no, the fucking tank. Of course it's the tank. Good blank, ow, good blank. Fucking hate the tank, piss off. Yep, let's not get splashed by that. I get hit by, I've been hit by the splash of that fucking rocket hit so many times. Lost out on 5 master rounds. God, just super off. Just survive. Jetpack should make this free. Back off. The jetpack is a game changer for this boss. Most bosses definitely aren't benefited from the use of pigeons, but this definitely is. So there you go. Go. So if I get hit now, I'm gonna have to worry about thingying, but using a different weapon. Stay away from the grenades. A grenade bat, basically. If you click on. Bonk. What have we got? A dungeon eagle. Okay. Good job with it. We've got that both runs I've had on there. I can't get hit there. That's literally the only problem. It's a hollow point. No mimics yet either, a Winchester. A Winchester that isn't a Winchester rifle. Interesting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, hello Death, how you doing, lad? Just popped to say hello, but it's a bit too late. We'll get hit one more time though. Yeah, not good. Melee damage goes straight through those red wizards, so you like to deflect shots, but they can't get through the melee. They can deflect the flying bullet, but they can't deflect anything else. Really don't need anything else when I've got a jetpack. Not gonna lie. Don't set any traps off either. This will be the boss. I know that because it's stretched out like that. You can become wired to the dungeon layout sometimes. You know, I have been hit, but oh well. Reload. I'm getting damage for that though, that's not good. These literally cannot damage me because I'm a bullet. Void Shafter. Man, don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man, don't care about it. Wait, hang on. Oh, I haven't found the shop yet. Yeah. You're very foolish, aren't you? Yep. Wax wings! You fucking bastard. Actually, no, I don't need wax wings when I've got a jetpack, so it don't matter. Just don't get hit, Adam, for God's sake. Please, for the love of God, be the kill pillars. Yes, so helpful for the bullet. Makes the pulse hit free. Reassemble one. This fight's really annoying under normal circumstances, but with certain weapons it becomes really free. There we go, only one more master round. So that'll be against the dragon. cactus. I see. I've never ever had the cactus before. Low damage, high rate of fire. Oh, brilliant. Oh, when's this? Oh, it's a Final Fantasy reference. 1,000 Needles. You see, they're so clever with their references. Like, you have to think about it, but then when you figure out, you're like, you clever bastards. Yeah, that is really clever. Referencing a cactuar. I just clocked onto the ammo and I was like, ah, I see. That's what they're doing. And I do not fail it this time, Adam. And if you make it through this, don't fail the pass. So again, the sword works a bit different in the past, because you basically it resets back to like how you start. So you can't even do fuck all to them. Enter the Gungeon. Oh, piss off. But you have to try and not allow that to happen. Get reset back. Oh, for fuck's sake. What on earth is this fucking... Yeah, the deflection of the sword though is really disgusting, isn't it? I'm starting to learn how to use them better now. Yeah, the bullet is kind of annoying to get. Once you complete at least one character's pass, you see him in a random room with other bullets, and he's just like, you see him with his cape on, so he's much more distinguishable. Just to catch onto him, and you basically have to kill all the other enemies in the room and wait for him to disappear 5 times, and then you unlock him. If you accidentally kill him, it means that you've lost that one attempt to do it. Okay, I just heard a weird noise. Whatever. Nope. Just a regular one, but that metal cube one is like floor 5 variant. So you may notice that most enemy types like gain a new variant per floor, or like maybe you get the first version on floor 3 and then you get a new one. Some of them are just exclusive to one floor. Some of them are only introduced at the end. Some of them are only introduced in the final dungeon. Well, the final dungeon is technically the way death works is, as long as there's enemies left in the room, he'll make a bullet sickle out of his sight. And get ready to ding dang do you. Not good. Oh, it's the green thing from the bubble game, sort of called. Oh, I didn't know you could cancel the laser and that shit, but you can it? I didn't actually realise I didn't kill the bitch, but I'll kill it now. I don't actually know if dealing damage while he's got a body actually really does anything. Don't choke the fucking dragon. In fact, try and do it without getting hit. That'd be nice. Yeah, that has 3 shotgun shots that spread in a really annoying manner. But usually manageable. Coming to say hello, but you know, it's too late. You don't hang around. You hurry up. in those games you want to make it fast paced, because if you take it too long sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes if you rush you make mistakes, but this is not the type of game where you usually make rushed mistakes. It'll be the take your time type of mistakes. Oh, it's a charm, but it's a bit too late for them, but whatever. Let's find the shopkeeper. Fuck. Got a nice helmet. No blanks though, so I've only got the 4 for now. And yeah, melee damage can go through walls, which is absolutely despicable, can I just say. Yeah, I have to get charmed with it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This doesn't have to happen, does it? I like how the charming rounds don't literally attack themselves. Fuck, I forgot to take things, it's just me. I used to be able to select the yeah, oh fuck's sake. I can find it one way to fuck myself over. I should probably not have to get this on there. You know, that's the other variant of the green bubble dragon thing. Literally a Tetris game. Was there a heart in the shop? I don't think there was, isn't there? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, there was. Nice. Hang on. 37, oh fuck. Take this shit off. Right, no pressure Adam, let's go. Make that one nice and free for the start. Oh, for fuck's sake, just use the fucking blank. It's going to take me fucking years to do this fucking boss without getting hit. No matter what I do. I don't take the top route because, yeah, stuff can happen to fuck up the top route. Right, so, if that happens, be careful. So, you know, now I've been hit, I'm not, no point being conservative about it. Just go for it. Tanks are hit. Right, should be on to the final phase now, surely. Just take it and yeet, 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 yeet. Let's do it traditionally then. Made that free. No point reloading, just do it quick. That's really quick. Dreadful. I just choke the dragon all the time. I don't know what I need to do to make sure that doesn't happen, but have I got the, yep, I've got the bullet, just making sure. Right, say goodbye to all of that equipment, because I'm going to go into the past and try and kill the bullets past. At least you've seen a full run now. I choked last time. Whoa, be careful. Let's not go in there. So that opens up when you do all 4 characters' pasts, because that's the secret final dungeon. Here we go. Enter the Gungeon. So this is a Zelda reference. So the blasphemy basically is the Master Sword. And this is based on the final fight of, I have seen a speedrun of one of the Zelda games. I think it's A Link to the Past. Yeah. Oh, my young let, only you can save us. I tried to wield that ancestral weapon, but its design is alien to me. When I aim and fire, it just stabs me in the head. Even though it has lost much of its great power, it is said that it can reflect the magic of that dark wizard. I fear all is lost. Perhaps you can succeed, cough where I have missed, aim true, lie. So I think in the traditional Zelda games you do get a sword that flies out of the sword when you have max health, but I really don't know. Can't be having that one, dickhead. This fight is unique because of what happens in it. You know, here we go. So it's you, the bullet person. The spell is almost complete. Soon my quick draw master rises. All Bullet King will be slaves to his grandeur, to be fired by his will. I have learned from your undead master, but I am not his kind. The usurper shall soon reign. Turn back now, return to your chamber and rejoin the rest of your pathetic kind. Or do you think you can stop me? Go ahead on. So you can't hit him with direct damage, you can only hit him with the magic of deflect. So this is basically like that mini-boss. This is actually a DLC boss. You cannot deflect bullets with this sword. A really bog standard base. That's why I died first time. I didn't realise that the basic fundamentals of the original version's weapon weren't in the fight. Yeah, this is basically A Link to the Past final boss reference. Of course, Ganon will be referenced by the end of it. I only faced the second boss of like 1.5 parts, so if I have full health then I should definitely find out time to parry. Oh, what the fuck? I have to survive an extra chain of his attacks now because I was an absolute idiot. I was going to point out that it does that bloody annoying screen stop thing that I had on one of the Zelda games I had on the DS called Phantom Hourglass. And we used to do that when you get like a critical hit on a boss or enemy, you can like slow down, kind of like a mini freeze. God, that game is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. phase number 1 done. It's Cannon the Pig. Of course, it's based off of Ganon. Ganon is traditionally a pig that became Ganon dwarf, but no one cares about that dwarf. And all little shit. You've got full health, don't get complacent, lad. And I can't take direct damage from him, so it's literally all good. See what I want. I mean, at this point I can spam him and I'll probably do it. Blanks do damage as well. Shit. That's really fucking annoying. Yeah, you always get reset back to like 3 hearts when you start off with the starter weapon you have as that character. There we go. Zelda reference, I'm assuming, with Ganon. Bang. Chicken flute unlocked. There we go. There we go. Enter the Gungeon. Speed up the credits. So no, yeah, 2 runs. It should have been 2 full runs, but you know, I choked the dragon. Absolute stupid, silly boy. But there we go. That's actually got me the last characters pass done. Nearly doing a full run of Master Rounds twice. But there we go. So thank you for watching this episode of my 5th year anniversary celebration. That has now been 5 streams, so the celebration is over. Now, I will not be starting the FF Marathon or continuing the Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough until Friday, because tomorrow I'll have an exam that I'll get out of the way, and once that's done I can literally do what I want for the rest of the summer until September, when I go again, because my year is done after tomorrow. So I'm going to go home for a few days, unwind a bit. There's no point taking the PS4 back for a few days, but I'll be back on Friday. Where, you know, I will be continuing Horizon Zero Dawn if I can fit that in, but I will be hopefully starting the marathon from there, and you know, get that kick started. Of course I would have already have started the marathon, but I decided to do this little celebration first. But yeah, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you